Welcome everyone. I'm excited to welcome you to today's presentation. We'll be exploring how to master the art and science of chromotherapy for holistic healing practice. Today's focus is on our professional certification program, specifically the Diploma in Color Therapy. We'll cover the complete professional training course and what it can offer you. So stay with me as we dive into this fascinating world of color and healing. Let's get started. Today, I want to talk about how we can integrate ancient wisdom traditions with modern research to support our overall health. This approach focuses on using targeted color interventions to enhance physical health, emotional balance, and spiritual alignment. Essentially, each color we see carries its own vibrational frequency, and these frequencies can help balance our energy centers, what we often refer to as chakras, and promote natural healing responses. This is a holistic healing modality, meaning it considers the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. By using the visible spectrum of light and color, we can influence our body's energy systems, improve emotional well-being, and even support physiological functions. So, when we talk about the definition and principles of color therapy, we're exploring a method that leverages the power of light and color to bring about harmony within ourselves. It's grounded in the idea that color isn't just visual. It's a form of energy that can be harnessed to promote healing and balance on many levels. Let's explore how ancient cultures used colors and symbols in their spiritual practices. Sacred yantras, for example, are specific geometric designs paired with particular colors, and these are used in meditation to help align our energy with the cosmos. Both the Vedas from India and Ayurvedic texts describe the body as a system of energy centers, or chakras, which are closely linked to different colors and energies. Interestingly, these ideas have been documented for over 3,000 years, showing how deeply rooted they are in our history. Certain stones, like carnelian, which is a vibrant red-orange, and turquoise, a lush green, are used for rebirth and vitality, helping to energize and renew us. Lapis lazuli, with its deep blue hue, is associated with the sky god Horus, symbolizing clarity and protection, which highlights how color and symbolism intertwine in spiritual practices. We also see that temples in these ancient civilizations were adorned with colored stones and pigments, not just for beauty, but for healing rituals. These practices from India and Egypt show a profound understanding of how colors influence mind and body, connecting us to a universal energy. So these ancient roots reveal a shared understanding across cultures, using colors, stones, and symbols as tools for spiritual and physical well-being, emphasizing that our connection to the universe has always been expressed through these vibrant, meaningful elements. Let's start by looking at the foundation for our Western understanding of color psychology and its therapeutic applications. Early investigations into how color influences human consciousness and spiritual development laid the groundwork for many modern practices. Philosophers like Plato and Aristotle explored the metaphysical properties of color and light, pondering how these elements affect our inner worlds. In practical terms, color has long been used in various healing modalities, such as acupuncture, herbal medicine, and environmental design. For example, red is known to stimulate the heart and improve circulation, while blue tends to have a calming effect on the liver and can help reduce anger. What's fascinating is how each element is connected to specific organs, emotions, and even seasons, creating a holistic approach to well-being. This interconnected system is reflected in the 5 elements theory, which includes wood represented by green, fire by red, earth by yellow, metal by white, and water by blue or black. These ideas have deep roots in ancient cultures, specifically in Chinese and Greek traditions, where philosophy and medicine intertwine to form a rich understanding of how color influences health and consciousness. So, when we think about color today, we're really standing on a foundation built by these ancient insights, connecting philosophy, medicine, and our very understanding of the human experience. Today, we're exploring a part of the broader electromagnetic spectrum that includes not only visible light, but also infrared and ultraviolet radiation. Specifically, let's focus on the visible light spectrum, which ranges from about 380 to 750 nanometers. Within this spectrum, violet light has the shortest wavelengths, approximately 380 to 450 nanometers. Because of these short wavelengths, violet light also has the highest frequency. Interestingly, in many spiritual and intuitive traditions, violet is linked to higher consciousness and spiritual awareness. On the other end, we have red light, which has the longest wavelengths, around 620 to 750 nanometers. This longer wavelength means red light has the lowest frequency within the visible spectrum. Red is often associated with grounding, vitality, and a sense of stability. Think of it as the color that connects us to our physical root and energy. Understanding these differences in wavelength and frequency helps us see how light influences us both physically and symbolically. The physics behind this, with wavelengths governing how light behaves and interacts, is fundamental to how we perceive and interpret the world around us. So, as we consider the entire spectrum, remember that each segment, from violet to red, carries unique properties and significance, which can impact everything from our physical health to our spiritual awareness. The optic nerve plays a crucial role in our visual system, but it does more than just carry images to our brain. It also transmits signals to regions that control our emotions, memory, and even our autonomic responses, which include things like pupil dilation and heart rate. So, our visual signals are deeply connected to how we react emotionally and physiologically. Now, within our retina, we have different types of photoreceptor cells that help us perceive color and light. There are three main types of cones, each sensitive to different wavelengths of light. The S cones are sensitive to short wavelengths, which correspond to blue light. The M cones respond to medium wavelengths, like green, and the L cones are tuned to long wavelengths, which is red. In addition to cones, we have rods. These cells are specialized for low light or night vision. They allow us to see in dim conditions, but they don't detect color at all. That's why in very dark environments, our color perception diminishes and everything appears more monochrome. To tie it all together, cones are responsible for our color perception because they detect specific wavelengths of light. This differentiation allows us to see the vibrant spectrum of colors in our environment. Understanding how these cells work together gives us a clear picture of the anatomy behind human color perception, which is fundamental to how we interpret and respond to the world around us. When light enters the eye, it triggers a series of fascinating neurological and hormonal responses to color. For example, the amygdala, which plays a key role in processing emotions, activates when we see emotionally charged colors like red. This activation influences how we process emotions and can even affect our autonomic responses, such as heart rate and stress levels. On the other hand, exposure to blue light has a different effect. It suppresses melatonin, which is the hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle. By doing so, blue light promotes alertness, making us more awake and attentive during the day. Additionally, the hypothalamus is involved in this process. It helps modulate hormone release in response to the colors we see, especially impacting melatonin production. This regulation is crucial for maintaining our circadian rhythms, our internal biological clock. So overall, this slide highlights how different colors can influence both our emotional state and our hormonal balance, linking the visual stimuli directly to our physiological and psychological well-being. In this part of the presentation, I want to highlight how we support wellness professionals by providing credible, client-centered approaches that focus on both emotional and physical well-being. These approaches are designed to be integrated seamlessly into various settings, whether it's private practice, holistic wellness centers, or broader integrative healthcare environments. A key point here is the bridge we build between ancient spiritual traditions, coming from Egypt, India, China, and Greece, and modern science. This integration allows us to honor traditional healing practices while validating them through contemporary neuroscience and psychology research. What's important to remember is that this approach isn't just about nostalgia or tradition. It's about applying evidence-based methodologies that make these practices more accessible and effective in today's healthcare landscape. Now, moving into professional applications, we focus on how ancient wisdom can be integrated into modern techniques. For example, understanding the role of color in holistic healing is a fascinating area. Colors have long been used in various cultures to influence mood and energy, and today, we're exploring how they can be applied in clinical settings to enhance well-being. Overall, this slide emphasizes a holistic, scientifically validated approach that respects traditional practices while bringing them into contemporary healthcare. It's about creating a bridge that benefits clients through well-rounded, evidence-based care. Let's explore the psychological effects of red and orange. Red is associated with the root chakra, and orange relates to the sacral chakra. These colors play a crucial role in our emotional and creative well-being. Red helps us overcome creative blocks and emotional numbness, allowing us to reconnect with our passions and feelings. It governs emotional balance and encourages creative expression, which can be incredibly empowering. Orange, on the other hand, enhances our passion, emotional resilience, and joy. It's beneficial for stress recovery and building physical resilience, helping us bounce back from challenges more effectively. Both colors promote our survival instincts and a sense of safety, which are fundamental for feeling secure and confident. They also stimulate energy and increase blood circulation, supporting overall vitality. So, when we incorporate red and orange into our environment or practice, we're nurturing these key psychological effects, boosting our emotional stability, creativity, and resilience, which are all vital for holistic well-being. On this slide, we see how certain qualities promote emotional balance and harmony, which are essential for overall well-being. When we focus on these aspects, we naturally enhance our compassion and empathy, allowing us to connect more deeply with others. This connection supports healing and recovery, both physically and emotionally, by fostering a sense of safety and acceptance. Notice how these qualities are connected to the heart chakra energy, emphasizing love, kindness, and emotional openness. They also help reduce stress and anxiety, which are common barriers to mental clarity and focus. When stress diminishes, our minds become clearer, and our ability to concentrate improves. Furthermore, these qualities boost confidence and self-worth, empowering us to face challenges with a positive outlook. They also encourage optimism and creativity, helping us think outside the box and find new solutions. We see that these traits are associated with the solar plexus chakra, which governs our personal power and decision-making. When this area is balanced, it enhances our productivity and ability to make confident choices. Finally, the use of green and yellow colors in this slide ties into the themes of balance, compassion, mental clarity, and confidence. Green represents balance and compassion, while yellow is linked to mental clarity and confidence. Together, these qualities and energies create a harmonious foundation for psychological well-being and personal growth. On this slide, we're exploring the psychological effects of the colors blue, indigo, and violet. These hues are known to facilitate a deep spiritual connection, helping us align our crown chakra. This alignment promotes a sense of unity with the universe and supports meditation and transcendence, allowing us to reach higher states of consciousness. These colors also foster deep intuition and insight, enhancing our mental awareness and wisdom. They are closely linked to activating the third eye, which is all about inner knowing and perception. When we engage with these shades, it can help us trust our instincts and perceive beyond the ordinary. Moreover, blue, indigo, and violet induce calm and mental stillness, which is essential for reducing anxiety and lowering cortisol levels. They also improve communication and clarity, making it easier to express ourselves and understand others. Additionally, these colors help regulate our circadian rhythms, supporting better alertness and overall mental balance. So, in essence, these colors not only influence our emotional state, but also support our spiritual growth and mental clarity, tying into the broader theme of holistic well-being through color therapy. let's explore how individual color responses can really guide us in developing targeted interventions. When a client responds to certain colors, it helps us understand their unique energetic signature and healing needs. For example, some colors might resonate deeply, indicating areas where they feel comfortable or aligned. Other colors might evoke aversions, which can signal energetic blockages, emotional resistance, or even past trauma that needs gentle therapeutic attention. These aversions highlight areas that may require careful, gradual integration to facilitate healing. On the other hand, colors that a client is attracted to reveal subconscious energetic patterns and inner psychological states. These preferences provide us with valuable diagnostic information, allowing us to tailor our therapy approaches more personally and effectively. This is where the personal color assessment tool becomes so useful. It helps us interpret these preferences and aversions, giving insight into personality traits and emotional dynamics. Ultimately, understanding a client's color responses enriches our overall approach, making therapy more personalized and resonant with their unique energetic and emotional landscape. Let's talk about some practical ways to incorporate color into our stress reduction routines. One simple method is to use blue LED lamps in your bedroom or wear blue clothing during stressful moments. This can help promote a sense of calm and clarity. Another powerful technique is practicing green color breathing. Imagine a soothing green light flowing through your chest as you exhale emotional tension. This visualization connects to the heart chakra, supporting emotional harmony and fostering self-compassion. Research shows that green can help reduce rumination and encourage a more gentle attitude toward ourselves. It also creates a physiological state that's conducive to relaxation. For example, it can help regulate your circadian rhythms and lower cortisol levels, which are both linked to stress. During meditation, focusing on green or blue can promote mental stillness and inner peace. And interestingly, green also supports the throat chakra, enhancing communication and self-expression. In essence, using these colors, green for balance and healing, blue for calm and clarity, can be a really effective way to reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Each chakra resonates with specific colors and vibrational frequencies, serving as focal points for targeted energy healing. These centers are like energetic hubs that can be tuned and balanced through various healing practices. Think of them as dynamic, spinning centers of energy that influence not just our physical health, but also our emotional well-being and spiritual development. When these chakras are in harmony, our energy flows smoothly, supporting overall health and vitality. Now, there are 7 primary energy vortexes aligned along the spine, starting from the base and reaching up to the crown of the head. These are the main chakras that regulate the flow of prana, or life force, throughout the body. They act like energetic gateways, ensuring that vital energy moves freely, nourishing every aspect of our being. Understanding these energy centers is essential because they are central to many holistic healing practices, helping us maintain balance and alignment on all levels. Let's take a moment to look at how the energy centers, or chakras, are aligned along our spine. These centers are believed to govern both our physical and emotional well-being, making them essential to understanding our overall health. Each chakra is associated with specific locations along the spine, starting from the base and moving upwards to the crown of the head. These locations aren't arbitrary. They correspond to different physiological functions and emotional states. By understanding where these chakras are and what they influence, we can better appreciate how energy flows through our bodies and how imbalances might affect us physically and emotionally. This connection between the chakras and our well-being is a key part of the overall theme of holistic health, where mind and body are interconnected. So, as we explore each chakra's location and its corresponding functions, keep in mind how this energetic map can help us identify areas for growth, healing, and balance in our lives. Red light therapy is a powerful tool that stimulates circulation throughout the body. When we use it, we see an increase in energy levels, which can really help us feel more vibrant and alive. It also promotes safety and a deeper connection to the earth, which is especially beneficial when we're working through anxiety, fear, or trauma. These therapies support building our physical resilience, helping us recover and strengthen from within. Functionally, red light therapy taps into our survival instincts. It helps ground us, bringing stability to our energy and emotional states. It also boosts physical vitality, serving as a foundation for all the other energy centers in our body. In terms of location, this therapy affects the base of the spine, which is closely linked to the adrenal glands, lower back, and legs. These areas are crucial for our overall sense of stability and energy. When we connect this to the root chakra, we see how red energy and grounding are intertwined. This chakra anchors us, providing a sense of safety and security that's essential for growth and balance. Using red light therapy on this area helps reinforce those grounding qualities, making it a key part of our healing and energy work. Now, let's talk about some of the therapeutic applications related to the sacral chakra, which is associated with the color orange. Using orange lighting, clothing, or visualization techniques can be quite effective in overcoming creative blocks and restoring our emotional flow. The idea is that incorporating this vibrant color helps stimulate the energy centers connected to passion and emotional resilience. Orange is known to enhance our sense of passion, bolster emotional resilience, and increase our ability to experience joy. When these qualities are balanced, we tend to feel more creative, open, and emotionally vibrant. However, when there's an imbalance, we might notice signs like shame, guilt, emotional numbness, or even creative blocks, things that can hinder our emotional and creative expression. This chakra governs not just creativity, but also sexuality, emotional flow, and passion itself. It's closely linked to the reproductive system and kidneys, which are vital organs associated with these energies. You can locate this energy center just below the navel in the lower abdomen, right where the sacral chakra resides. In essence, working with the color orange and focusing on this area can help restore balance, reignite passion, and promote healthy emotional flow. This is why the sacral chakra is often called the center of emotional flow, and why nurturing it can make such a difference in our overall well-being. Let's talk about yellow energy and its powerful effects. This color is known to stimulate mental clarity, helping us think more clearly and focus better. It also boosts self-confidence and personal empowerment, making us feel more capable and in control. When we tap into this energy, we're strengthening our sense of personal power, self-worth, and confidence. It enhances our willpower and decision-making abilities, which are essential for navigating life's challenges. On a physical level, yellow energy is connected to the digestive system, including the pancreas and metabolism. These organs play a crucial role in digestion and energy production, linking physical health to mental clarity. You can find this energy located in the upper abdomen, just below the ribcage. Specifically, this energy is associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is often called the center of personal power. When this chakra is balanced, it supports our confidence, motivation, and ability to make decisions. So, embracing yellow energy can really help us tap into our inner strength and confidence, aligning with the overall theme of personal growth and empowerment. Now, let's talk about the heart chakra, which is located at the center of the chest. You'll notice the green visualization associated with this area, and that green supports healing as well as releasing any blockages in the heart. When the heart chakra is balanced, it's closely connected to our respiratory health and emotional well-being. It plays a vital role in fostering emotional connection and compassion, both for ourselves and others. This chakra promotes a sense of balance and harmony within us, helping us stay centered and heart-centered in our awareness. It governs our ability to heal emotionally, love deeply, and show compassion. When this energy center is open and healthy, it encourages feelings of love and kindness to flow freely. So remember, the heart chakra is symbolized by the color green and the qualities of compassion. It's truly the heart of emotional healing and connection, an essential part of our overall well-being and personal growth. Let's talk about how blue light therapy and visualization can really help us find our inner peace. When we focus on these practices, they not only promote calmness, but also improve our listening skills. This, in turn, can boost our confidence in verbal expression, helping us communicate more clearly and authentically. It's important to recognize that physical symptoms like throat pain, hoarseness, thyroid issues, and respiratory problems can be signs of imbalance. These issues often indicate that we're suppressing our true expression. When our expression is blocked or hindered, it affects our overall well-being. Now, the color blue plays a special role here. Blue frequencies have a calming effect on the mind, reducing anxiety and helping us feel more centered. They support honest and authentic communication, enabling us to release fears of judgment that might hold us back. This all ties back to the throat center, which is the core of our communication and self-expression. When this area is balanced, we can speak our personal truth with clarity and confidence. That's why practices like blue light therapy and visualization are so powerful. They help us restore harmony in this vital energy center. So, in essence, working with the blue and the throat chakra can truly support our ability to express ourselves freely and confidently, fostering inner peace and genuine connection. Let's talk about the third eye, located right between the eyebrows. When it's imbalanced, you might experience headaches, confusion, a lack of direction, or find it hard to concentrate. You could also feel disconnected from your intuition, which makes decision-making more challenging. These signs indicate that your third eye chakra isn't fully aligned. On the positive side, when this energy center is balanced, it can really enhance your psychic abilities, deepen your meditation practice, and promote wisdom and inner knowing. It helps you see beyond the surface and gain clarity in your decisions. This area governs intuition, insight, mental clarity, and spiritual awareness, all essential for personal growth and understanding. The indigo light associated with the third eye supports this process by balancing and activating this chakra. Understanding the location and function of the third eye is key to harnessing its power. When balanced, it can open you to higher perceptions and a stronger connection to your inner guidance. Violet visualization is a powerful tool in meditation that can deepen your practice significantly. It not only enhances your spiritual insight, but also guides you toward a greater sense of enlightenment. When we focus on this color, it acts as a bridge, linking our individual consciousness to universal knowledge and higher spiritual realms. This connection allows us to access divine wisdom and expand our awareness beyond the physical. The energy of violet light operates at a frequency that promotes spiritual awareness and transcendence. It's like tuning into a cosmic frequency that aligns us with the universe and our higher selves. When we meditate with this color, especially around the crown of the head, it helps us connect to universal consciousness and divine wisdom. This area, the crown chakra, is often associated with spiritual connection and enlightenment. So, in essence, violet and the crown chakra serve as a gateway to spiritual connection. Using this visualization can open us up to profound insights and a deeper sense of unity with the cosmos, aligning perfectly with our overall journey towards spiritual growth and awareness. Let's explore how color-focused meditation practices can be used to enhance energy flow and align our chakras. By combining these practices with rhythmic breathing, we can deepen our connection to our energy centers and promote balance. We often incorporate colored fabrics, crystals, and therapeutic objects placed directly on or near the chakra points. These tools help activate and stimulate energy within those centers, making the experience more tangible and effective. Additionally, the environment plays a crucial role. Strategic room color schemes and smart lighting systems can create a therapeutic space conducive to healing. For example, using specific colors or lighting setups can influence our mood and energy. Light therapy is another powerful tool. Colored LED lamps and light boxes that target particular wavelengths can stimulate the energy centers and help restore balance. These targeted wavelengths are designed to resonate with our chakras, supporting their optimal function. Guided imagery is also very effective. Focusing on specific colors while practicing mental concentration and breathing exercises allows us to direct energy consciously to each chakra. This visualization technique enhances awareness and promotes energetic harmony. Overall, these methods, whether through physical tools, environmental design, or visualization, offer a comprehensive approach to balancing energy through color. They connect seamlessly with our broader goal of achieving holistic well-being and inner harmony. Let's explore a simple yet powerful self-healing visualization technique. First, find a quiet, comfortable space and sit down with your eyes closed. This helps create a peaceful environment for your practice. Next, focus on a specific chakra or area that needs attention. Maybe it's your heart, your gut, or your crown. By directing your awareness there, you can support your healing process. Now take a deep inhale, and as you do, visualize the corresponding color as a warm, glowing light entering your body. For example, if you're working on your heart chakra, picture a gentle green light filling that space. As you exhale slowly, imagine releasing tension and any blockages as dark particles leaving your body. This visualization helps clear energetic obstacles and promotes balance. Repeat this process for 5 to 10 minutes, maintaining steady, focused breathing. This consistency enhances the effectiveness of the practice. You can tailor your visualization depending on the time of day or your needs. For instance, in the evening, imagine violet light at the crown of your head to foster spiritual awareness and support peaceful sleep. For heart healing, envision green light in your chest center to cultivate compassion and emotional balance. In the morning, picture red light at the base of your spine to ground yourself and boost your vitality. This basic color breathing technique is a simple yet powerful way to support your overall well-being through visualization and intentional breathing. On this slide, we're looking at the comprehensive approach we take to gather and analyze client information. All intake data is recorded securely and in compliance with HIPAA, ensuring confidentiality and informed consent at every step. We consider the client's color preferences, noting colors that bring comfort and peace, as well as any strong aversions or negative reactions they might have. Personal color associations and memories are also important, as they can reveal deeper emotional connections. We delve into daily lifestyle factors like sleep patterns, routines, work environment, and stress levels, which all influence overall well-being. Additionally, we look at diet and physical activity habits, since these can impact energy and health. It's also crucial to understand any mental health concerns, such as anxiety, depression, or trauma history, along with relationship challenges and stress factors that might be affecting the client. We assess their needs for mental health support, as well as any chronic conditions and medications they're taking. Recent surgeries or treatments are documented to understand current health status, along with physical symptoms and pain patterns that might influence their experience. All of these elements help us form a detailed picture, what we call the color preference exploration, lifestyle factors analysis, emotional and psychological evaluation, and medical history assessment. Finally, we apply specific techniques to analyze client needs thoroughly, ensuring that our approach is personalized and effective. This comprehensive assessment forms the foundation for tailoring our services to support each individual's unique journey. Now let's take a closer look at goal setting in color therapy. Here, we emphasize the importance of setting clear and actionable wellness objectives. Using the SMART framework, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, helps us create realistic goals that we can track and accomplish. By applying this framework, we ensure our color therapy interventions are targeted and effective. This approach aligns perfectly with our overall theme of personalized and strategic wellness, making sure each goal is tailored to individual needs. Remember, clear goal setting is the foundation for sustained progress and success in our wellness journey. When our energy is balanced, it tends to be radiant and harmonious, creating a sense of well-being and flow. But when it's imbalanced, we might feel dull, fragmented, or experience conflicting energy patterns that can affect us in various ways. This balance or imbalance actually reflects our current state, whether it's our physical health, emotional stability, mental clarity, or spiritual awareness. Our energy field is composed of different bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, that each vibrate at their own unique frequencies. These layers are subtle yet luminous, surrounding the human body like an energetic cocoon. This energy field extends several feet outward and exists in dynamic layers, constantly shifting and interacting. Understanding these layers helps us grasp how our internal state influences our external energy and vice versa. So, in essence, our aura and energy field layers serve as a reflection of our overall health and harmony. When we pay attention to these subtle energies, we can better understand ourselves and work towards restoring balance where needed. Let's take a closer look at how aura colors reflect our current emotional, physical, and spiritual states. Each color offers insight into different aspects of our well-being. For example, violet is associated with spiritual awareness and higher consciousness, indicating a strong connection to our spiritual growth. Indigo represents deep intuition, insight, and wisdom, helping us access inner knowledge. Blue suggests calm communication and a spiritual connection, promoting peaceful interactions. Green is all about healing, balance, and compassion, which are essential for emotional health. Yellow signifies mental clarity, confidence, and optimism, fueling our positive mindset. Orange is linked to creativity, emotional flow, and joy, inspiring us to express ourselves freely. Red reflects vitality, passion, and survival instincts, highlighting our drive and physical energy. Understanding these primary aura colors can help us interpret emotional and physical indicators, giving us valuable clues about our overall health and spiritual state. By observing aura colors, we gain a deeper awareness of ourselves and can foster growth across all areas of life. Physical symptoms often serve as our body's early warning signals, reflecting energetic disruptions in the corresponding chakra centers. When a particular chakra is out of balance, it can manifest through specific physical signs. Recognizing these signs is crucial because they act as early indicators, guiding us toward targeted color therapy interventions. By paying close attention to these physical cues, we can better assess which chakra might need balancing. This approach helps us tailor our treatments more effectively, promoting overall well-being. So, understanding the link between physical symptoms and energetic disruptions is a key part of the assessment process. It allows us to identify imbalances early on and apply the appropriate color therapy to restore harmony. Let's explore how emotional patterns can relate to our chakra health. When we experience spiritual disconnection or a sense of purposelessness, it often indicates a disruption in the crown chakra. Similarly, mental confusion or a lack of clarity can signal an imbalance in the third eye chakra. If you find yourself fearing self-expression or facing communication issues, these are signs of a throat chakra blockage. Relationship difficulties and emotional numbness might point to an imbalance in the heart chakra, while low self-esteem or indecisiveness can be linked to a blockage in the solar plexus. Mood swings and creative blocks often suggest sacral chakra disruption, and feelings of anxiety, fear, or restlessness frequently indicate an imbalance in the root chakra. Understanding these emotional indicators helps us assess where blockages might exist, so we can target our interventions effectively. That's where emotional assessment guides us toward targeted color therapy, as each chakra resonates with specific colors that can help restore balance. Recognizing persistent emotional patterns and their corresponding energetic blockages allows us to tailor our approach and promote overall well-being. Let's delve into developing a personalized color therapy plan. First, we focus on color visualization techniques, which help tailor the therapy to each individual's preferences and needs. Light therapy protocols are then designed to use specific wavelengths for targeted healing. Environmental modifications are also important, as changing surroundings can enhance therapeutic effects. Setting specific, measurable objectives ensures we have clear goals to track progress. Time-bound therapeutic outcomes help us stay on schedule and evaluate effectiveness over defined periods. Client-centered priorities remind us to keep the client's personal goals and comfort at the forefront of the treatment plan. We also consider medical history and lifestyle factors, which influence how the therapy should be customized. Understanding color preferences and aversions allows us to select the most suitable hues for each person. Emotional concerns and goals are key, as addressing these helps foster motivation and emotional well-being throughout the process. All of these elements come together to create customized treatment strategies that combine multiple modalities for optimal healing outcomes. This integrated approach ensures that the plan is holistic, effective, and tailored specifically to each individual's unique needs. Now, let's walk through the structure of this session. The total duration is about 20 minutes, and it includes guided visualization throughout. As I guide you, I'll be noting responses from the practitioner, such as observing energy shifts, while the client observes these changes themselves. After the visualization, there will be 3 minutes of silence to allow integration. We'll start with the visualization sequence, which is divided into color and chakra focus. First, we have violet for the crown chakra, lasting about 2 minutes. Then indigo for the third eye, again 2 minutes. Next, blue for the throat, green for the heart, yellow for the solar plexus, orange for the sacral, and red for the root, all for about 2 minutes each. This sequential approach helps facilitate the flow of energy through the chakra system. Following this, we incorporate a grounding breath exercise. The client inhales for 4 counts, holds for 4, and exhales for 6. This helps anchor the energy and bring a sense of calm. During the session, the client will be in a comfortable reclining position, ideally in a dimly lit room illuminated with colored LED lamps to enhance the energy work. After completing the visualization and breathing exercises, there's a 1-minute period dedicated to integration, allowing the client to absorb the experience. This entire process, known as sequential color therapy, spans roughly 14 minutes, preceded by about 5 minutes of preparation to set the space and intention. The hands-on light therapy procedures are designed to facilitate energy balancing and healing, connecting the visualizations to the overall theme of energy flow and consciousness. Now, let's talk about integrating fabric therapy with visualization to enhance our overall effectiveness. By combining these approaches, we can create a more immersive and supportive experience for clients. Allow clients to choose textures that feel energetically supportive to them personally. This personalization helps deepen the healing process. We also layer colored fabrics according to the client's chakra assessment. This means selecting fabrics that align with specific energy centers to balance and activate them more effectively. For example, placing violet or amethyst crystals near the crown or on nightstands can support spiritual connection and promote restful sleep. During heart chakra sessions, using green blankets can enhance emotional balance and foster self-compassion. When guiding clients through meditation, draping blue or indigo silk over pillows encourages calmness and introspection. The key takeaway here is that integrating fabrics and objects thoughtfully into therapy creates a multisensory experience. It not only supports energetic healing, but also makes the process more engaging and personalized for each client. Let's talk about how different colors can influence our mental and emotional states. Blue lighting, for example, has a calming effect and can actually promote mental stillness. It's great for supporting mindfulness practices and reducing anxiety, helping us stay centered. It also deepens meditative states and enhances our spiritual connection, making it ideal for spaces meant for reflection. On the other hand, yellow accents stimulate mental clarity and boost creativity. They help improve focus and confidence without causing overstimulation, so they're perfect for work environments or areas where you want to foster productivity. Speaking of productivity, incorporating desk lamps and artwork can really elevate focus and efficiency. Moving into spaces like bedrooms, green walls, and bedding promote relaxation, helping us unwind and prepare for restorative sleep. Green also evokes a strong connection to nature, which can lower stress and emotional tension, creating a peaceful sanctuary. All these color choices are grounded in their psychological and physiological effects, based on how different wavelengths of light influence us. Whether we're designing meditative spaces, productive offices, or calming bedrooms, understanding these effects allows us to create environments that truly support our well-being. Ultimately, by thoughtfully selecting colors, we can craft therapeutic environments that enhance relaxation, focus, and recovery, aligning our spaces with our mental and emotional needs. Let's talk about how smart lighting systems like Philips Hue can really enhance our wellness by adjusting the lighting throughout the day. These devices allow us to program color changes based on different factors like the time of day, our mood, or specific wellness goals. For example, in the evening, you might want to dim the lights to a soft red or amber. This kind of lighting actually helps reduce blue light exposure, which is known to interfere with sleep, so it's great for winding down and preparing for restful sleep. In the afternoon, cooler white or blue-tinted lights can support concentration and boost energy levels, making them perfect for work or study sessions. And in the morning, warm white or soft yellow lighting can mimic the sunrise, helping to regulate our circadian rhythms and increase alertness. The key takeaway here is how tailored lighting can positively influence our mood, focus, and sleep patterns. These smart lighting systems are a powerful tool in creating an environment that supports overall wellness, fitting seamlessly into our daily routines. Let's explore how integrative practice can bring harmony to the mind, body, and spirit. Starting with the root chakra, which is associated with the color red, we focus on grounding through poses like mountain pose, warrior eye, and chair pose. These postures help us feel rooted and secure. Moving up to the sacral chakra, represented by orange, we use hip-opening poses to enhance emotional flow and encourage creativity. Each posture is more than just a stretch. It's a way to activate the corresponding energy center through focused intention. This approach not only boosts mental focus, but also promotes emotional release and strengthens our energetic alignment. During seated meditation, visualize the chakra colors as bright, warm lights. This visualization helps deepen your connection. We'll start at the root chakra and move sequentially upward through all 7 centers. As you inhale, imagine drawing in the color energy, and as you exhale, release tension and any blockages. Spend about 2 to 3 minutes on each chakra for an effective practice. Incorporate affirmations like, "I am safe and grounded" for the root chakra, and "I embrace creativity" for the sacral chakra. This sequence combines yoga, meditation, and color therapy, creating a powerful, holistic approach to balancing your energy centers. Remember, the key is focused intention and visualization, which makes this practice truly integrative and transformative. Let's explore some simple ways to integrate color into your daily routines to support your workday. First, setting your computer wallpaper to a calming or inspiring color can really influence your mood and focus throughout the day. It's a small change that can make a big difference. Next, consider placing a colored desk lamp or LED light nearby. Choosing energizing hues like yellow or red can boost your alertness, while calming colors like blue or green can help you unwind. These visual cues help reinforce your intentions for the day. Using colored pens is another practical tip. For urgent tasks, use red to signal urgency. For tasks you've completed, switch to green. It gives you a sense of accomplishment. And for creative work, blue pens can stimulate your imagination. This color coding keeps your mind aligned with your priorities. Wearing clothing or accessories in your chosen color is a subtle but powerful way to reinforce your intentions. It's like wearing your focus or calmness as a part of your outfit. Now take a 5-minute visualization break. Breathe in the color you've selected for the day, imagining it filling you with energy or calmness, and then exhale any tension. It's a simple, effective practice to center yourself. Finally, identify your daily color intention, perhaps yellow for confidence, green for calm, or blue for clarity. Setting this intention each morning helps you stay aligned with your goals and mindset throughout the day. All of these small adjustments serve as powerful tools to support your focus, calmness, and overall well-being during your workday. Let's take a moment to prepare our mind for restful sleep and deepen our spiritual connection by immersing ourselves in calming colors. This is about creating a peaceful environment that signals to our brain that it's time to unwind. One effective practice is a simple 5-minute violet light visualization. As you breathe in, imagine soft violet energy flowing into your body, filling you with calm and serenity. With each exhale, imagine releasing any tension or mental chatter that might be keeping you awake. You can also enhance this calming effect by using a blue or indigo silk cloth on your pillow, or placing a violet or amethyst crystal on your nightstand. These objects carry energies that promote relaxation and tranquility, helping you transition smoothly into sleep. Finally, dim the lights to blue, indigo, or violet tones. This subtle shift in lighting acts as a visual cue that the day is ending and it's time to settle into rest. These simple steps can transform your evening routine, making it more conducive to restful sleep and spiritual renewal. Now, let's look at some of the key applications of this therapy. It's been used effectively for conditions like chronic pain, muscle soreness, arthritis, tendinitis, and post-operative recovery. In clinical trials, patients with osteoarthritis experienced notable decreases in joint pain and stiffness, which is quite promising. This therapy also works at the tissue level by reducing oxidative damage in affected areas, helping to protect and heal tissues more effectively. Additionally, it exhibits anti-inflammatory properties by inhibiting pro-inflammatory cytokines, which play a major role in pain and inflammation. Clinical studies further support these benefits, showing significant improvements in chronic musculoskeletal pain after just 12 sessions. Plus, it enhances blood circulation and reduces oxidative stress, promoting overall tissue health and recovery. Another fascinating aspect is how it stimulates cellular energy production, specifically ATP in the mitochondria, which is essential for cell repair and function. We see that different wavelengths are used. Blue light, ranging from 405 to 470 nanometers, and red light, from 630 to 660 nanometers, each having specific therapeutic effects. Altogether, this color therapy offers a non-invasive, targeted approach for managing physical pain and supporting healing, fitting well into our broader goal of innovative, effective treatment options. Let's explore some practical ways to incorporate light and color into our daily routines for mental health benefits. For example, using blue LED lamps in bedrooms can create a calming environment that promotes relaxation and better sleep. Green color breathing exercises are another powerful tool. They help bring balance and foster a sense of inner harmony. Wearing therapeutic colors during stressful periods can also support emotional resilience. Focusing on the heart-centered energy, these practices help reduce rumination and cultivate self-compassion, which are crucial for emotional healing. In fact, research shows that engaging in these techniques daily for just 10 minutes over 4 weeks can lead to about a 38% reduction in anxiety symptoms. That's significant, showing how small, consistent efforts can make a big difference. These approaches also promote overall balance and harmony, helping us feel more centered and at peace. They regulate our circadian rhythms and reduce cortisol levels, which not only improves sleep, but also decreases anxiety. During meditation sessions, you can notice your heart rate and blood pressure lowering, creating a calming effect. Additionally, activating the throat chakra through these practices encourages clarity, better communication, and inner peace. Green visualization and blue light therapy are simple yet effective tools. Integrating them into daily life can greatly support mental health by addressing anxiety and depression. Overall, these methods remind us that light, color, and intention are powerful allies on our journey toward emotional well-being. Let's talk about the root chakra, which is often represented by the color red. Restoring this chakra is essential for feeling safe and stable. When the root chakra is balanced, we can reconnect with our physical body and establish a sense of security. One way to do this is through red light therapy, which helps us reestablish that vital connection to our physical self. Grounding exercises are also very effective. Using red visualization, such as imagining roots growing from your feet into the earth, can help anchor you in the present moment. This is especially useful if you're experiencing dissociation or emotional numbing, which are common trauma responses. Trauma can often lead to hyperarousal and a feeling of disconnection from the body, making it hard to stay present. When we lose awareness of the here and now, it can hinder our healing process. That's where red light grounding applications come in. They serve as a gentle, powerful tool to counteract trauma manifestations. By focusing on grounding techniques, we support trauma recovery and help restore safety and stability. Remember, reconnecting with the body and the present moment is a key part of healing from trauma. In this slide, we're looking at some compelling evidence-based outcomes that demonstrate how color therapy can be effective in real-world settings. Let's start with the first case, which involves a 16-year-old student facing severe social anxiety and panic attacks, especially during presentations. After implementing a treatment plan that included blue light meditation twice daily for 10 minutes, wearing blue clothing during school, and practicing synchronized breathing techniques, we saw some remarkable improvements. Specifically, their social confidence increased significantly, and their anxiety symptoms were notably reduced. Additionally, they experienced a 70% boost in energy levels after just 3 weeks, along with better mental clarity and fewer headaches. This shows how targeted color therapy techniques can make a real difference in managing anxiety and boosting overall well-being. Moving on to the second case, a 42-year-old woman suffering from persistent fatigue and low motivation. Her treatment involved daily 15-minute yellow light therapy focused on her solar plexus chakra, combined with visualization exercises and yellow accessories. The results were impressive. She reported increased energy, a significant reduction in fatigue, and an overall sense of renewed motivation. These examples highlight how specific colors, blue for calming and confidence, yellow for energy and vitality, can be strategically used to address various mental and physical health challenges. Ultimately, these case studies serve as powerful evidence that color therapy is more than just a concept. It has practical, real-world applications that can support healing and personal growth. They exemplify how simple, non-invasive interventions can produce meaningful results, reinforcing the overall theme of this presentation, that color therapy is a valuable tool in holistic health approaches. Now, let's talk about the essential equipment and space requirements for setting up a professional color therapy practice. First, we have colored LED lamps and light boxes that allow us to deliver targeted wavelength therapy, which is key for specific healing effects. We also incorporate healing crystals like red jasper, carnelian, citrine, rose quartz, and amethyst, as these are known for their energetic properties and support the overall healing environment. To create a comfortable and inviting space, we use colored fabrics, cushions, and blankets, which help establish environmental comfort and a calming atmosphere. Smart lighting systems, such as Philips Hue, are also important because they let us customize the color environment easily, adapting to each client's needs. The room itself should be quiet and private, with minimal distractions, and it's helpful to have natural light that can be controlled to suit different sessions. Comfortable seating and maintaining a temperature between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 to 22 degrees Celsius are essential for client comfort. Finally, ensuring the environment is HIPAA compliant is crucial. This means safeguarding client confidentiality and data security at all times. All these elements come together to ensure that our color therapy practice is effective, safe, and credible. A well-thought-out setup not only enhances the therapeutic experience, but also builds trust and professionalism in your practice. Let's talk about some essential safeguards and ethical considerations to keep in mind. First, maintaining the security of digital records is crucial. We use encrypted digital records, multi-factor authentication, limited access protocols, regular backups, and strict confidentiality measures to protect client information. Before any session, it's important to obtain written consent that clearly outlines the nature of the therapy, its intended benefits, potential risks, limitations, and the client's rights. This ensures everyone is on the same page and respects the client's autonomy. We also need to be aware of specific contraindications, such as epilepsy, photosensitivity conditions, severe mental health issues, and certain pregnancy cases. Conducting a thorough intake assessment helps identify these factors and ensures safety. Remember, complementary wellness practices are meant to support overall well-being, but they are never substitutes for medical diagnosis or treatment. When necessary, always refer clients to licensed healthcare providers. Key concepts like HIPAA compliance, informed consent, recognizing contraindications, understanding our scope of practice, and maintaining ethics, safety, and proper record-keeping are fundamental to providing responsible and effective care. Staying mindful of these elements helps us serve our clients ethically and professionally while adhering to best practices. Now, as we wrap up, let's talk about maintaining a consistent visual branding across all your digital platforms. This is crucial for building recognition and trust with your audience. Make sure your branding elements, colors, fonts, logos, are uniform everywhere. Next, your website should include the essential pages, the home page, services, about, testimonials, and an educational blog. These pages help tell your story and showcase what you offer. Building a user-friendly website is key. It should have clear descriptions of your services and transparent pricing, so visitors know exactly what they're getting. When it comes to branding, memorable names like Harmony Hues or Vibrant Balance Therapy can really set you apart. Think about choosing a niche, whether that's anxiety reduction, trauma healing, or creative enhancement, so you can target your efforts effectively. Defining your core mission and your unique value proposition helps clarify what makes your practice special. Remember, the goal is to transform your passion for color therapy into a thriving practice. To do that, you need a strong professional online presence, clear brand identity development, and effective marketing strategies to promote your services. All these elements work together to turn your passion into a successful, impactful business.